Welcome back to the Dynamic Dan's podcast. I'm Dan.
I'm also Dan.
Welcome back to Dan plus Dan equals Dan.
We back.
It's been forever and a day. We got Ja Rastafari on the left here. That is obviously Heelboy, aka British Dan. Obviously,
What's good? Wagwan Generals.
And I am Smitty, aka American Dan. We got to do the classic. It's been a while, so we got to do it.
Oh,
What we sipping on today, big dog?
I got you. I'll go first because I got a British classic, somewhat of an icon in the drinks industry over here. So anybody that's ever been to what we call a Bossman shop, we call it a Bossman shop. What that is like a little convenience store, is what you would call it.
Okay.
And they get a lot of their own sort of cheap products in and things. Now let's talk about KA. So KA drinks. It's KA. This is a KA fruit punch, but they have many flavors. They have a black grape. They have a paradise punch, I think it is.
Paradise. Ooh.
But these are known for being ridiculously cheap. So it's 59p.
Ooh, 59p.
59p for a little can. Really tasty, really good company, and really good when you're drunk.
Hell
and
yeah.
always in a Bossman shop.
Always
Shout
in
out,
a
KA.
boss
Thank
man
you.
shop. Okay. I'm trying to. Okay, if you're in the comments, if you're if you're a British American British, tell me what is the equivalent of a boss man shop over here? What? Because the description that you gave me, I'd imagine like a convenience store is probably what we'd call it. But I don't know.
Let me pull some shit up.
Give it a Google. Give it a Google.
Don't know. It's not something that really
Happens.
Um.
Doesn't seem.
Yeah, it's not. It's nothing that really exists where you guys are.
Damn straight. All right. Ka. What flavor did you have again? You had fruit. Was it fruit punch?
I'd fruit punch. It's really good.
Sparkling fruit.
It's
punch.
really sweet. It is sparkling, very sugary, as we can see, very sugary.
Tremendous.
But the flavor is listed as mixed fruit. Is what it's listed as. So it's good though. Got good shit.
I just have flavored water. It's peach flavored though, so we're trying to stay hydrated, trying to stay a little healthy.
Respect that. The healthy shit.
I did just get done though. I had Five Guys burgers and fries earlier, so I was munching.
That's cold.
If I still had a little bit of Five Guys left, or if I still had my drink left, I would have been drinking that. We have these. Do you guys have the Coca-Cola Freestyle machines in the UK?
We do.
Yeah.
We do have them. They're literally only in Five Guys though.
Really? Because we have them in
Yeah.
Five Guys has them, Burger King has them, White Castle, a lot of places have them.
Yeah.
Okay, they got a Coca-Cola cream soda at the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine at the moment. They got a Coca-Cola Freestyle machine, Coca-Cola cream soda, and I've been sipping on that.
That sounds good.
Podcasting?
I am.
Sorry. It doesn't come out.
All right, be a minute.
Be a while.
Yeah, probably.
George, the legend.
Hey. How are you?
Go. You okay?
I'm good.
Good shit.
Going outside to play
Love
basketball
that.
a little bit.
Oh, enjoy.
He's gonna go
4
shoot.
days off.
Have fun.
He's gonna shoot
Thank
some hoops. He's got some days off.
That sounds good, man.
Sorry. Come on, baby.
You're good.
Ted,
Not me,
Legend.
Ted.
you're twins.
I'm half tempted to leave this in the episode. We just started. This would be funny.
Come on,
Ted,
Ted.
if Ted wants to be in the room for it. Oh, never mind. He's out. All right. Anyway,
Yo.
I knew that was gonna happen. All right, I might leave that in. I don't even care.
It's the goat. It's
no,
the goat,
they
bro. You
got-
gotta keep him in.
Yeah, Five Guys got Yeah, shout out my background by the way. It's just my bedroom. But yeah, Five Guys they have the Coca-Cola cream soda at the freestyle machine at the moment, and bro, that shit is. I just about
Sounds hard.
destroyed that shit, bro. Got a fucking cheeseburger. Got a fucking
I'm gonna have to
milkshake.
take this off. My head is hella itchy.
Got a fucking milkshake with some salted caramel.
My head is hella itchy. That shit. There we go. But yeah, man. When I came over to the States, the freestyle machines changed my life.
They're fire, bro. They're so fire.
Yeah. They are unbelievable. And you know what I love what you guys do is the free refills.
Yes, I didn't think about that
Game
being a thing
changer.
that you guys wouldn't have. Like I didn't even consider that.
We
But
don't get that often over here.
like
Not that often. You
that's
get it in
like
some places, not all of them.
that's like not even like a thing. Like that's like not even like a thing that I ever thought about because that's just like our machines are just like, hey, you just go up and just keep moving
Yeah.
it, pretty much.
Don't get that everywhere. No,
That's
not yet.
crazy.
You get it some places, like Five Guys, but elsewhere, not always.
I feel like if I went somewhere in the UK and like really chowed down, I'd forget that I couldn't do that, and I'd like drink all my drink and then just be
You would.
thirsty. As
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I imagine you would.
All right.
Definitely.
So yeah, it's been so long since we podcasted together that there's been so much. I mean, we literally missed out on a whole year.
Bro, the whole monarchy changed.
Yeah, man.
The king's coronation is
Yeah.
Saturday. The queen died in between this podcast
We've been
and the previous one.
we've been we've been gone so long that Queen died. Betty White
The
died.
monarchy changed.
Betty White has
Yeah.
died since.
Oh my god, she did.
I mean, what else is? I mean,
WB got bought out.
yeah, the merger with the UFC. Fucking I don't even know. Like,
Oh, we're freezing.
what else could even happen? Like, what else could we even talk about? Because 2022 was one of those years where I feel like it was a good year for me personally, but it felt like a bad year for the things that were happening, and I just kind of let them happen because I'm not gonna get involved in that. Just kind of ignored it, kind of act like it didn't happen, because I was doing good, I was chilling, but nope.
My shit keeps hella freezing.
Technical difficulties.
We good though.
In the
We
UK.
here. Nah, we all good.
Man, 2022.
The return ain't gonna
2022
come.
was fucking-
Gonna come at a cost. Yeah, 2022. Shout out 2022.
Fucking but 2023 though, we're already in May. I don't know how we got to May already. 5 months in, almost halfway through
That's
the
wild.
year, and I haven't even fully processed yet that we're in 2023, and it's already about to be halfway through. So that's fucking tremendous. I mean, there's just so much. We could pick up pretty much where we left off because what we were talking about when we were doing this shit. We're talking about wrestling. We're talking about sports. We're talking about all types of shit. Talking about whatever came up,
Yeah,
pretty
man.
much. Yeah, I mean, right now the current landscape is basically that basketball's wrapping up. The NBA's getting going into
We're
it.
getting there.
Um,
Yeah, man.
The Premier League is wrapping up.
Oof.
We got a
Coming to a hell of an end.
Liverpool fan here. I gotta be honest. This is
Shout out the boys.
this is the Premier League season that I really, because the World Cup and everything kind of gotten like most of my attention to where I kind of focused on that, and then after that ended, I really didn't get back into like watching the sport for a little while because like football was wrapping up in America and fucking basketball was getting in the swing of things. So I kind of forgot
Yeah.
about the Premier League a little bit, and I kind of forgot about like I look at the table and I see Arsenal at the top once we come out of this like break, and I'm like, okay, that seems a little bit odd. And then I start paying attention a little bit, and then I watch as they can't win a match, and then they're drawing with teams they shouldn't draw with, and then I see Man City is like, oh hey, by the way, we're still here, we still exist, and it's just like, man,
You know what? It's so Arsenal is what it is.
very, very,
As someone who's lived the Premier League basically my entire life, it's just the most Arsenal thing I've ever seen out of Arsenal. I don't just like, you think they've done so much stupid shit at Arsenal, and then they go and they just absolutely drop this amazing point lead on probably the best team in the world
yeah,
right now for the past 2 or 3 years, and with Haaland, I mean, I can see them winning the Champions League, unfortunately.
yeah,
But my God, you got to respect City for the bounce back, the fact that they never faltered, and just they're going to win the league. Man City are going to win the league now, and I just don't see a world where they don't. And Haaland is now a record breaker, most Premier League goals in a single season ever
yep,
since the Premier League's beginnings in 1993, 92. So yeah, it's a hell of a season for Man City. Arsenal, you know what? If last year, here's the thing: last year you talked to an Arsenal fan and you would have gone, Are you going to take second place next year? Fuck, they'd have chewed your hand off the opportunity. But
The way that
I
they're
think
doing it,
now-
yeah, it's the way that it's happening.
the way they're getting second is tough. And I know, you said it, Liverpool fan, I know what it's like to be in this position where you blow this 10 or 15 point lead to fucking Man City. So I respect it. And they drop points to us. So
I mean, this is kind of because the Premier League is kind of having the opposite of what the American sports have been having, which is basically, the best team is still the best team, and they're playing like it, and they made it their way up. Also, shout out Saudi Arabia. That's all I have to say about Newcastle. But here's what we're going to do right here is we're going to talk about, because this is the thing about American sports, because I just want to clue you in here, boy, and how crazy this shit's been, right? Because over here, what we've been looking at is, because where you guys have this weird, like you have like a team dominating and then they just completely fall off, and then a team that obviously everyone expected to be up, being up, right? What we have over here, and then, let me just say this also, don't forget about, we have all these beautiful storylines that are hitting America right now, because obviously with Holland, that's crossed over to America decently enough. And then also Wrexham has been huge for the American fan base because Ryan Reynolds will definitely drive viewership. J.J. Watt, former NFL player, great NFL player, just retired after this past season. He just bought minority ownership in Burnley as they come back up into the Premier League. So he's going to be a part of that whole
the fuck?
Random as shit. But the thing is, so his wife is actually a women's soccer player. She's actually on the women's U.S. national team for a little bit of footy. So they kind of got into it together, and they're like, let's buy. Then Burnley, I guess, just needed new ownership, and they were about to get promoted. So he was like, they're about to be back in like the EFL or whatever.
That's crazy.
Like, we're doing it.
Yeah.
So basically, in American sports, what we've been dealing with is all the great teams are losing. Basically, the Milwaukee Bucks. You say what you want to say about him. Giannis did get hurt, but even whenever he played, couldn't win. So the number one seed in the entire NBA loses in the first round.
Crazy. So crazy.
Even crazier than that is, we can go back even as far as we haven't done a pod, March Madness, where March Madness you end up with the final four teams. None of them are a high seed. It's a 5 seed, a 4 seed, and like a 9 seed. Craziest shit ever. None of those teams are really expected. Then you look at hockey, right? Now, I'm not a big hockey fan, but I respect hockey because hockey is fun to watch whenever you actually do give it a chance. It's just, I don't care enough. Yeah. So that's about it. But the Boston Bruins broke... So hockey does their points kind of similar to, the football structure, like the football tables and like...
Yeah.
You win... or you lose in overtime. And the way that they do it is basically if you lose in overtime, you still get a point. So it's almost like you get a point for a draw. But in the overtime matches, you can still get 3 points if you win.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like if...
I kind of fuck with that.
It's kind of like if every Premier League match was like, okay, you both get 1 point for a draw, but let's do a penalty shootout, and then the winner of that will still get 3 instead. Kind of. And pretty much, the Bruins broke the record for most wins in a season. Most wins in an NHL season ever, and then lost in the first round of the playoffs to a team that is literally based out of Florida, because for some reason the teams in Florida are really good at hockey, which makes no sense. I think it's because they have artificial ice, and I think the ice is like juiced or something because they have to import it. But
that's crazy.
So that's what we're. I mean, and I think that's just a good example. That's just a good example for how things have been going. It's just we're watching the top dogs in a lot of these places kind of just take a back seat. Just not even in sports, but just in a lot of ways. And I feel like it's fun to see like just new faces in these different avenues. Because we also talk a lot about music, and I feel like there's been a lot of like ever since we last did a pod, there's been a lot of bigger artists that either haven't really dropped much or have just kind of gotten a little bit lesser popular, less popularity and kind of had releases that didn't do as well. And then you get these newer names that are just flying up the charts and doing great shit. It's kind of fun, kind of like it. Big fan of it.
Yeah. I mean, going off of that, it's been like the whole Frank Ocean thing is the first thing that comes to mind. The man was seen as a god in this industry, and the absolute fall off he's just had since Coachella. I guess what happened with like his family, his brother, whatever. Like I respect it totally, but
Yeah.
Shouldn't have took the booking in the first place if if things are gonna happen like that. It's
sure.
tough. Things have, it's been a tough one for a lot of like old heads. People just dropping like flies. Like, for example, looking at this season, the Premier League. Back to the Premier League for me is Chelsea,
Jesus.
bruh.
They're about to get fucking
You
relegated. Well, and then
I don't get it.
Chelsea falling apart. Everton fighting off relegation, which if they get relegated would be the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. Because I've been so used
Chelsea
to
can still get relegated.
They
That's all I
could.
have to say.
Also,
It's
Chelsea
crazy.
with the Graham Potter thing.
Yeah.
My friend, one of my good friends, my coworkers, I at some point just randomly convinced him to check out some footy because I was like, "Fuck it, just give it a shot, man." And he went headfirst into it whenever this last like off season was going, like whenever the Premier League was coming back around and everything, and he was like the other sports were in their off season and everything. He went pretty hard into it, and he became a big Graham Potter fan whenever he was at Brighton, correct? Before that,
He was at
Yes.
yeah. So he was at Brighton beforehand, and then when
he was a big Brighton.
Chelsea brought his contract, they essentially just started like buying all the staff from Brighton
Yeah.
as well as Potter. So they brought everyone.
Yeah, he was a big Brighton guy, and then he was like, "I'm gonna follow Graham Potter in this adventure," and then we saw how it went, fucking insane, like just bonkers.
The point that I gotta get across with these teams is like, how does your structure work? Like Todd Bowley comes in and wants to completely Americanize football.
Yeah,
Okay, you can try, but like this whole just going and spending big, there ain't no salary cap in football. It ain't a thing that exists. So you can come and spend 600 million in a transfer window. It's the most ever spent in a single transfer window, and still end up in the bottom half of the table.
yeah,
Bro, I don't get it. You bring in a manager to do a job. You give him 600 million to play with. He plays with that 600 million, and then you get rid of him for doing his job.
yeah, exactly. And it didn't give him a chance.
And now the person that takes over is stuck with all those assets that person wanted and didn't even want in the first place, and like it's
Yeah,
a head fuck. It's ridiculous.
yeah, man.
Yeah, it is absolutely ridiculous.
And I've
But
been
yeah.
kind of like I said, I've been kind of outside looking in on the Premier League this season, but even then, I know that was fucking stupid.
Bro, trust me.
I guess I mean another thing going on right now in the American sports world, being a big football fan, as you can see, obviously,
Colts.
Go Colts. Big Colts fan over here. About to get an Anthony Richardson jersey. The NFL draft just went down.
That's fire.
Part of my experience is going to be getting Heel Boy to be equated with some of the new NFL players and some of the new rookies.
I'm gonna try
Anthony Richardson is my fucking
this
guy.
season.
That is my dude. That is my man.
No. You said it to me, and I said, I looked at this list, whatever that you sent over, and I was like, out of all the draft prospects, I said, he's probably the one that I think is going to be my favourite. And fuck, he gets drafted to the Colts, so I suppose I'm going to have to watch for the Colts this season.
Bro is 6'4", 240, and he's like the fastest quarterback he's probably like a top 3 fastest quarterback in the league. And he's built like a damn tight end. And he's got a massive arm. He can throw probably throw the football fucking 2 miles. So I'm excited about that. Big time excited about that. So actually, fun fact. So for y'all that are watching this right now, obviously you're on my channel to watch this. I'm probably going to be doing some NFL like draft related or NFL content at some point. Maybe not on this channel, but if it's not on this channel, I'll definitely link you guys to it because I'm thinking about doing some stuff like that. I actually have an idea for a it actually kind of brings everything full circle a little bit because Spencer FC, I think is what his YouTube handle is. He does that thing where he pretty much will go through the Premier League table and do his prediction of it and then go back at the end of the season and see his
# United.
I'm going to do that exact same type of thing, but with the NFL standings is what I'm going to try to do.
I like that.
So I'm going to give that a shot. So if y'all are interested in that, I'll definitely link y'all to it, or maybe it'll just be on this channel. I was going to mention one thing since we're on the topic of sports still, and we're going to kind of get in that realm. The Kentucky Derby is on Saturday,
Horses. Yeehaw.
and I have a really funny idea. Let's put it out there.
Oh, Lord.
Since this will be up before the Kentucky Derby, let's go ahead and make our let's go ahead and make our predictions live on the pod of who we think is going to win the Kentucky Derby.
Can we pull the Kentucky
Pull,
Derby?
pull up the horses for the 2023 Kentucky Derby. I think I have two that I'm debating on, and I'm going to let you pick first because if you pick one of the ones that I'm debating on, then I'm going to just.
Which race? There's a fucking loads.
Oh, it's just the one called the.
Oh, it's the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, the
okay.
The Kentucky Derby day has like a gazillion races, but
You got to realize something here. I am where I live in the UK is possibly the biggest horse racing town in the entirety of the UK.
that's badass.
So
Have you heard of any of these horses?
Yeah, I have definitely heard of Kentucky. I know Churchill Downs because of Jack Carlo.
Have you heard of the actual horses in the competition though? Have you heard of any of these?
No.
I was about to say.
Oh my god, these names.
Yeah, the names are fire.
I did pick, hey, we have a big race over here in Liverpool, the Grand National. I picked the winner this year, so
Damn straight.
here we go. Oh, fuck, there's some interest. These are such
Now-
weird odds.
Now, last year the winner of the race last year, I want to say had 30-1 odds or 50 or like 40-1 odds. Like last year's winner was a fucking complete upset. Basically last year's the 2022 Kentucky Derby is probably the greatest actual race of any sort that I've ever seen in my life.
The fuck?
Like I'm not joking.
You want to explain what SCR means to me?
What is it?
It's on some of the standings it says SCR. And
Oh, scratch.
that's not a term we have over here.
That's basically like if they're not actually gonna be able to compete.
Oh, they're not.
Yeah.
Okay, we have that. We just say
That's there's an old joke.
Been on the
There's,
fucking
there's an
race.
old there's an old radio dad joke that's like and now the horse in the number 4 stable, dad ass. It was like you could, the horse has suffered a broken leg. You can scratch dad ass or something like that. It was like an old radio joke.
got you.
Or no,
okay.
no, it was the word harass. That's what it was. It's harass. I don't know why I messed that up.
Scratch.
Yeah, that's.
No, I get you.
that's so bad.
Oh, this is interesting. Who am I picking?
I got two that I'm really debating on.
I mean, my lucky number's 10, and he's scratch, so that's out of it. You know what's crazy? You have like a couple of Japanese options in here. That's similar to what we get, but instead we get French and Irish.
Okay. Damn, yeah, the number 10 did get scratched. I just see that now. Because that's, for everyone wondering, that is the horse Practical Move. Dude, Kentucky Derby horse names. These horse racing names be like Whimsical Chat. It'd be like a Discord mod. And it's like, why are you naming these horses after just random things?
I'm telling you, bro, if I ever become like a billionaire and I get a horse to race at Kentucky, it's going to be called Discord Mod. Promise you. If I ever become a millionaire and buy a horse, it's going to be called Discord Mod.
All right.
That should be fine. Right, I'm going for
What are we feeling?
fuck it, you know what? I'm going. This works. I'm going for number 23
Okay.
because shout out Michael Jordan.
Okay.
King Russell 71-1.
King Russell.
Also shout out to D'Angelo Russell. There you go.
All right, he's got King Russell, the horse King Russell.
King Russell.
All right, I know what.
I think
horse,
it's literally the least favorite.
I know what I think it is. Yeah, you're going with the number. You're going with the one in the 23 spot. I'm going to go with the one in the number 22 spot. We're going to go with
22.
We're going to go with the horse Mandarin Hero with 20-1 odds.
Such a good name.
See, I love these. I could genuinely read these forever. Okay, so the horse with the best odds that's expected to win is Forte. Tappet Trice has the second best odds.
That's a good name.
Angel of Empire is third. Derma Sadagake is in fourth with the odds. King's Barn and two Phils.
Two Phils.
Like two,
That's a good name
as
too.
in two guys named Phil is what the name is. Mage.
Got two jockeys.
Mage. Verifying.
Mage.
Confidence Game. Skinner. Cyclone Mischief.
I nearly chose Confidence Game.
This was my number 2 pick here. This one that I nearly chose. Disarm.
Disarm.
Like, what the fuck? No, these are so good. Let me just go through the 2022 Kentucky Derby because like I said, last year's was probably the best race I've ever seen. Rich Strike had odds, unbelievable odds, 80-1.
Jeez.
80,
Jesus.
80-1, bro.
What the fuck?
Picked up the win. Let me see if I can figure it out.
That is crazy.
Though, yeah, the horse in 5th, I think the horse that I personally voted on, Mo Denegal.
Nice.
There was a horse in this race named Tiz the Bomb.
Oh.
Tawny Port. I mean, these are just fantastic.
These are pretty good.
In last place, Summer is Tomorrow. Rest in peace. They probably killed that horse.
Fuck.
But yeah, Kentucky Derby on Saturday. I'd be forgetting too, because the Kentucky Derby is like legit held like a day's, like I could drive there and come back the same day type of trip. Like it's literally that close to me. I'm not that far from the Kentucky Derby, and I definitely need to go one year for sure.
You gotta do it.
I've
just searched it, and it looks very similar to the thing we have here, the Gold Cup.
Do you remember the
where
shit?
I live?
You mentioned Jack Harlow with the Churchill Downs shit and how him and Drake were at the thing. Do you remember the shit where he had those black security guards carrying him over the puddle?
I do. Yeah. I do remember.
That shit. I remember watching. I watched multiple people on YouTube talk about how if that was racist or not.
I mean,
I was like, bro,
it's close.
It's on the line, right?
It's borderline.
It's like getting the holiday request form just entered the camera for a second.
I'm using the back of this to write shit on.
Nice.
I couldn't find any paper. The only thing I can find is the holiday request forms.
Bro don't got paper. Bro don't be killing trees though, so that's a good man right there.
That's me. I use it. It's not from my work. It's from Becca's work. It's not from mine.
So we talked about some sports stuff. Let's just talk about just some general. Just general life shit, bro. Because whenever we last did this, I look back at some of the old episodes. 2 things. First off, obviously, I was in the back room with the damn computer, using the family computer. Now I'm just in my bedroom. I got a laptop now. That's the first thing. Second thing is, bro. I had a full like a head of hair. Like I had like a head of hair.
You did. You
and
did.
Now, for those that are viewers, I'm not going to give you a good look, but I've been balding. We have done this podcast. It's been so long since we've done it that I started balding in the time that it took.
My shit's receding heavy, bro.
My shit ain't really receding like that. Like yours is receding. My shit is thinning out really bad.
My shit is like back here, bro.
Bro, you got that fucking what's it called?
Got that fucking Dracula type beat, bro.
You got that fucking.
Bro, you're looking like the Count.
You got that fucking bloodsucker cut.
Oh.
But no, y'all, I had to become a hat guy since we last did this podcast because of how
I've always been a hat guy. It's probably why I'm balding.
That's what they say, right? And people were telling me, "Oh, you keep wearing hats, you're gonna go bald." I'm like, I was gonna go bald anyway. I'm wearing hats because I'm
bald anyway, bitch.
It's like I'm going bald. It's not that I'm wearing hats it's not that I'm going bald because I'm wearing hats. It's that I'm gonna wear hats because I'm going bald. But
that's it. Literally, it's my shit.
I've got it. Fire. But at this point, like whenever we recorded this the last time, I don't think I owned any dad hats or any dad caps at all, and I probably have 8 or 9 now. Like I've got a real collection.
I got a few. I feel that.
Let me bust out one of my favorite. We're starting to really build here.
He's busting out the hats. You're busting out the hats.
Bro, we're going hat.
We got the... We're even trying them on.
We got a little bit of hat going
That's
on.
what it says.
This one says,
nice.
Playa del Carmen, and then it has Mex in red letters. Got a little Goodwill dad cap. We're mixing it up. We're going hat forward for
I fuck with it.
the goings on now, and that's a big development.
Yeah, the Yankees have to stay winning.
Yankee State win.
The go hat.
That's been a really weird transition though for me, because I was never a hat. I actually hated hats, for a while, and now I've been, like I said, pretty much fully invested into being a hat guy, and I've been debating back and forth if it's like too much to start using like the hair regrowth oil and shit. If that's like a sad thing to come to, or if I should just do it. Still haven't really decided.
I love hats, bro. The first 2 pods I was wearing a hat.
Yeah.
The entire time.
You were hatted up.
Look at this. The return back.
Yeah, so that's the
love
thing.
Hats, bro. Hats are sweet.
That's the thing. I got a much different setup. You're in the exact same spot, aren't you?
Shit ain't changed for me.
Shit ain't changed.
I got heavier. I got older. I spent a lot more money. And I got like 1 new tattoo. And that's all that happened. Other than that, I'm heavy. I eat more. I don't sleep as much. And I make like maybe like 70 pence an hour more.
There you go.
Shout out to my job.
Shout out.
So fuck all other than that.
Bro still got the drink cart. The cart of drinks. Bro still got the
I still got my drinks cart. Did I show that in an episode? I think I did.
I think we did. I think you did show that at one point in time.
Possibly. Yeah, the big drinks cart. Shout out the drinks cart.
Yeah,
it's, you know what? There genuinely is probably 1 or 2 bottles that are still there from the time I showed it, because it has not been used that often.
That's
lately.
another thing also. The last time that we recorded one of these, I was 19. And now I'm 21, and I can buy alcohol legally for myself. So we've got, this should have been my bed, but I didn't want to drink. But
Bro, the last time we recorded this, I'd have been 22. Oh my god.
that little,
Fucking hell.
that old smoky moonshine, it's like,
What's that? Moonshine. Look at that shit.
that shit goes so hard, bro. And that's been the
That looks crazy.
turn 21, that's been the bev of choice at the current moment.
Bro's got a fridge in his room. That's crazy.
Got the mini fridge, bro. See, Americans just do it different, bro. We're just fat.
That's hard. I can't lie.
We're just
I wish
fat.
I was had a mini fridge when I was a kid. I never had a mini fridge.
Okay, but that's the thing right about Americans. This is what you gotta understand here, boy. We find every way to make our own our bedrooms like a mini apartment. It's either that.
Yeah.
It's either that, or you basically just like are never away from your family 24/7 unless you're sleeping. Because there's families like that too, where it's like you're just nonstop, no alone time. Couldn't be me.
I think I'd fit in very well as an American.
I think you do great. I think you do fantastic. I think we've come to that conclusion.
I think I'd be a good American.
Checking the bio of this video, there is a GoFundMe account, or GoFundMe page that says "Get Heelboy to live in America." Send us money so we can move it.
I don't like guns. I don't like paying for my medical bills. So I'm actually good.
You know what? Both of those things are extreme, but you do. Hey,
I like being able to like just not have to pay for things that I shouldn't have to pay for in the first place.
Well, you cannot.
Like being shot.
Well, you never
2 in 1.
Yeah, that's true. You never have to pay for getting shot. Now here's what
honestly.
Here's what happens though. You come here and there's one thing that you never have to pay for, which is a refill. We got that figured out.
Oh fuck, that's true, bro.
Would you rather
just wait until childbirth, bro? Then I have to pay $30,000 instead. Let's go. It's worth it for the refills, though.
That's a great point. That's see if y'all want to know why motherfuckers be looking at America like what the fuck y'all doing, that's literally what it is right there. Bro just said it. Oh shit, 30K, bro. Fuck yeah, I'll fucking get a free refill.
It's free over here. Just what you do is you pay for the plane ticket. It costs you about $29,000 less. Come over here, have it, leave. Done.
Yep. Pretty much.
There you go. You just saved yourself $29K. You're welcome.
How about I just go over there? We'll make that happen.
We should. Live app.
Dude, a live in the same room episode.
You know that would be crazy.
You know, I'm flying for the first time in like 3 weeks.
Going? Where you going?
Fucking Florida, baby.
Oh, you did tell me, yeah, man.
Flying for
That'd
the
be cool.
first time in like 3 weeks. I've never
Oh
flown.
my god, bro! Since the last episode, I've been to America.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't even. Okay, that's what we're. How far are we into this, and we haven't even talked about that? Okay, this is what we got to do. This is
Oh
what we
my
got to plan.
god.
This is what we got to do because this is the first one. We brought it back. The people are ready. The people understand that we're back now. Next episode. The next episode will detail Heel Boy's Florida America.
Oh my god,
experience.
my excursion
Yes,
to
we'll
the US.
we'll make it a whole episode talking about what was it like coming to the U.S. We'll build on that.
I came, I saw, I conquered. The refills. The end.
Bro said I came in, had me a Coke, had me another one of them bitches. Didn't even fucking.
No, Mountain
pay
Dew,
for
bro. All over the Mountain Dew.
Ooh,
And
Mountain Dew.
Sunkissed. I was a big Sunkissed guy over there.
Okay, sun. Oh, a little bit of sun. The orange.
Blue is it blue lemonade Sunkissed? That what it is? Blue shit. Something blue.
Berry
Oh,
lemonade, maybe.
Some shit like that. Blue, yeah. That shit was.
That shit goes crazy.
And your 7-Up, no, your Sprite is completely different to us.
Yeah, I remember
Way
you
better.
saying that. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
I think, genuinely, me, if I ever lived in America, would be a really bad idea because I'd weigh triple what I do now.
355 pounds. What was the
That's definitely not triple what I weigh.
what was the what? Okay, because I was gonna ask you because of like flying. I've never flown.
Okay.
How many times have you flown?
Do you know what? My first flight was when I was 18, so not like that many. I've been I've been Spain, Germany, Spain twice actually. US. That's it.
Okay.
Four times.
4 times. My flight, because I'm
Yeah.
flying to Tampa, and it's gonna be like 2 hour flight. Yeah.
Yep.
I've been debating because we're only gonna be in Florida for like basically like 3 days. It's like three and a half days, pretty much, is like the full amount of time.
Yeah.
And I've been debating on how much shit I actually need to bring. Probably not.
How long are you going
much,
for?
Like 3.5 days, probably.
You could take like a sort of small suitcase and be good.
Right. That's where kind of because I'm thinking I could just get bring like a carry on.
Like a gym bag.
Yeah, I was thinking something like bring like a carry on.
Some shit like that.
Have
Some
like
overhead
that.
shit be fine.
Yeah, be set. It's kind of nerve wracking a little bit, being like, I'm going to be on a plane for but also like I know, but at the same time, I'm kind of excited to like just do it because I've always wanted to do it. Traveling is
Yeah,
fun
man.
to me, so I don't know if I've even been in an airport before. Now that I think about it,
Jeez.
Like,
The scariest
somewhere.
thing about flying is security. Other than that, it's fine.
really.
The security is the scary part, bro. You like what? You know what? I gotta admit, U.S. security, some of the nicest people. UK security, people get way too big for their boots and just take it way too seriously.
Really, really.
Yeah, you get those. But yeah, when I was flying from, where did I fly from? I don't know what the airport's called. It was the Orlando airport. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know.
It's got a name.
I've been in Orlando because I've been in Orlando and I have no idea. Oh,
Is Orlando? It's not Orlando International. I don't think I flew from that one
we got
actually.
dog appearance here.
No, definitely wasn't that one. Don't know. Oh,
Nope. You kind of can I get an ear in? Wait, no. Let's get the dog.
where is he? Where's the boy?
Oh shit.
Yo,
Oh,
Ted.
bro's chilling.
the goat,
You can hang out.
the most dynamic of us all.
Yeah, we got an appearance from
What the dog doing?
We got a good appearance from our special guest dog.
Love that. The special ambassador Ted.
Oh yeah, remember the NXT brand ambassador back in the day. That's a reference.
Crazy times.
But yeah,
Flying's
Dude,
good, bro. It's
Tampa Airport's gonna be crazy. See, I'm
how
going
long's the flight?
2 hours and 15 minutes. I think it said.
That ain't nothing. That's
Nothing
fine.
at all, yeah.
Bro, you'll if you just literally download some shit on like Netflix or YouTube Premium, whatever you want to use, and fucking just sit there on your phone, iPad, laptop, whatever the fuck you take.
I'll
It goes
probably
like that.
I'll probably sleep on the way there because the flight
works.
the flight to Florida, we take off at 5:35 in the morning,
That's tough.
and the airport is like an hour away. So gotta be up At like,
Yeah.
got to be up at like 2 a.m. that morning.
That is fucking tough.
But we don't leave until like almost like 2:30 in the afternoon the day that we are leaving. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be solid.
That's good. That's pretty good.
Pretty hype about that. Gonna be going to Tampa, where then we're so actually, for anyone wondering, this is a work trip. I want a work trip, and fucking going to Clearwater Beach. And if anybody knows anything about Clearwater, let me know. I mean, there's only going to be like 5 people that watch this. So if any of y'all have been to Clearwater, fucking let me know. Because I'm gonna try to go and figure out like the coolest shit to do in Clearwater, bro. I'm gonna go crazy. There might be some reviews coming out from the beach. We'll see what happens.
Oh shit!
But it's gonna go crazy, bro. I'm trying to document.
That would go hard. I can't even lie.
But yeah, fucking yeah, just interesting like that.
When are you flying? When is it? When you go?
It's 2 weeks from Sunday. Getting out of here.
Shit. Bro, I'm seeing fucking Beyonce in 2 weeks. That shit's crazy.
Where at? What the fuck?
Fucking, I'm going to Cardiff, the fucking
She's
Principality Stadium. Bro, I'm going to see Beyonce in 2 weeks. How crazy is that?
What the fuck is Beyonce doing playing the fucking Cardiff?
She's doing a world tour, bro. Renaissance world tour.
Yeah, the fucking
Becca is a, like, legit, when I'd say the word stan, like,
Yeah.
legit, like.
shout out, bro.
So, bro, I can't complain. Beyonce's kind of fire. She got some hits. She got some new album's pretty good.
New album was really
Can't
good.
complain. I'm gonna enjoy that shit.
That's
It'll be
gonna
fun.
be fun, bro. That's gonna be dancey. It's gonna be
It'll be. I think I'm gonna be one of the only men in the arena, but
possible.
I'm here for it.
Possible.
Shit's funny,
Damn straight.
but I will still be fucking moving. That shit'll be funny.
Oh, moving and grooving, dog.
Bro,
Shit,
new album
you,
got me moving like a crazy boy.
you might be the tallest motherfucker in that room.
She's pretty fucking big. Wait, actually, how tall is she? She's tall as fuck, right?
Yeah,
Isn't she? She's like
yeah.
5'10".
Damn.
What? She's bro? No, she's 5'6". What?
Oh,
I'm tweaking.
That's not short. I mean, that's tall for a girl though.
Who the fuck?
For a woman,
What? Is it?
a little bit.
You Americans be like baked beans, bro. A baked bean.
What the hell? Well, 5'6" ain't like tall, but it's like not. It's like a pretty solid height for a female over here.
Bro,
You're not considered a short female over here until you're like 5'3".
it's weird. Like most of the men in America want us are so short, but then in the NBA you got like these 7-footers everywhere. I don't get it. How the fuck do you make it happen?
America's got the weirdest split because it's America. Like we got all these countries. It's the
It's so
melting
fucking
pot.
big.
It's the melting pot. We got some melting plot. The melting pot. We got so many countries that had immigrants come over. And if you look at the average height of like Italians, they're like 5'4". Like you
That's
know
crazy.
what I mean? Like that's so it's just a wide variety of random things.
You know, speaking about NBA, really, really quickly, who's winning the championship?
Boston. I've been on that since before the playoffs started, and I'm still on it.
Damn,
Yep, still there. Who do you got?
that's fair. My heart says Lakers. My head says Nuggets.
Both extremely.
It's Denver. Jokic is no joke right now.
Both are
Jesus
extremely
Christ, that
solid
man
picks,
is on.
man. I can't fault you for either of those.
But Jason Tatum's dropping 7 and winning by 30 plus.
Mm-hmm.
It might be over. It might be Boston, but hey, yeah. We'll see how the Lakers go tonight against GSW.
That's gonna be
Hopefully,
fun, man.
GSW gets shut out because fuck GSW.
Yeah, fuck them motherfucker.
Fuck Draymond Green. Draymond, if you're watching, why are you watching? Go do something else like train, dickhead.
Smoking on that Warriors pack, baby.
Go kick Sabonis again,
All right.
Inky.
El Bozo. I'm smoking on that Warriors pack, baby.
Throw
All
the
right.
toothpick.
I think that is a good way to get us reintroduced to everybody. It's been over a year and a half. Thank you guys for coming back if you are back. like I said
Finish with the
earlier,
hat. Hold on.
like we get that Bob Marley back on, baby.
I gotta finish with the hat. Gotta finish with the hat.
Gotta finish with the hat. I have been Dan. That has been Dan.
I've been Bob.
He has been Bob. I have
Ciao,
been
Bob.
New Yorker. Yankee with the brim. And we are fucking Audi, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all
Peace.
enjoy yourselves.